G'day guys, Lord Alan in the shed. New intro. Yes, I got my coat on, it's bloody cold down here today. What's this about? This is quite a few updates. A few I forgot to tell you about where I was up to. So I've got some back scenes to go on there, which I haven't got with me at the moment. I've started on the outside, which I doubt I'm going to get done for at least another week because it's so damn cold that the glues won't glue. What else did I've had an upgrade on the flashes. It's a 2023 upgrade. Oh boy, you're going to enjoy this. So, and then the TV's had upgrade. I've got a Wi-Fi system in here now. What else was that? Oh, and the latest thing I bought. Now everybody's been buying diesels, haven't they? 59s, the 92s and all that. Well, I've gone completely opposite. But you're going to have to wait and see what I bought. The movie will start off with a teaser after I've got round the updates. And I put a rear flashing lamp on as well, and I show you the trials and tribulations of that. That nearly went through the door. I nearly had to get a carpenter in to put it. Anyway, it's done now, sorted. Must not cross my hands. What else was there? So anyway, the big things at the second half of the movie basically, and I run through a few things for you. So I don't think you'll be disappointed. You may wonder why. It's because I liked it, not because I wanted it. I liked it, and I think it's a fabulous addition. And I've also done a short movie with it, going around here in this movie, and I've also done another short movie since then, put it to music. So that'll be an extra in another film, because I need to add more to it yet, as a bit of a playlist. Anyway, let's get on with the show, okay? Let's start off with the updates are not long anyway, okay? Let's get on with it. See you later, guys. Right, the other little update I've been doing is done some ballasting and grassing and one thing and another. Just tidied it all up for now. It's ongoing. Lots to do on it, lots of detail. But the basics are in, that's the main thing. Doesn't look as bad as it was. There you go. So that's where we're up to on the outside. But because of the cold and damp weather, everything just takes ages to dry off. So, but at least I've got this far now. Okay. The other thing I've done in here, apart from putting 2 new batteries in the clock, I got that for Christmas there. It's a little tool holder. And a mini dragon there. So that was another item for Christmas. What I have done is upgraded the TV. The other one gave up. It was 20 years plus. And conditions in here vary during the year, as you can appreciate. So it gave up. The sound decided to pack up on it. And it took 5 minutes to warm up, but it was worse than the old Valve TVs. So I've had an upgrade on the TV, so that's another little item done. The other thing I got for Christmas is Wi-Fi. Works on my little tablet. So when I'm at the door entrance, I can control the train from down there if I'm having issues. But that's the power systems. That's DCC Concepts 5 amps, that power pack, and then the controller box, and the Wi-Fi just plugs straight into there. That's the controller. That's the DCC Concepts alpha meter, reads the ampage and voltages. So if there's any issues, it shows up on there. Okay. Now, yes, it's running at 900 milliamps. That's because I've got the Pullmans on with all the lights. Okay. So there's no issues with that. There you go. So it's a little Wi-Fi plug and play, really. Just download an app and set it up where you go. Okay. Try again to zoom in. Now the one in the middle is the original, and the blonde to the right in the coat could be her mother. Yeah, no. And the one to the left is her rebel sister by the looks of it. So it goes in the family, I think. At least the mother's got a coat on. I can't get any closer than that. Oh, Jesus. That would be fun. Well, there you go. There's this year's 2023 flasher upgrade. And we could be anywhere, couldn't we, guys? Personally, I'm into the blonde at the moment. I really like the blonde. Oh, it's getting too much. Oh, better leave it at that. Wait for us to stick around somewhere. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Right, guys, the next thing I need to show you, I've actually fitted a rear flashing lamp. And absolute nightmare. And I'll show you the reasons why. Now, I burnt 2 chips out. This is the 3rd chip. It's getting a bit expensive, but it's taking the Michael. But I've done it, I've achieved it, and I'll show you some of the issues I've had having this rear flashing lamp, and it works okay. It's reliable, and that was a lot of issues as well. I'll show you now, okay? Right, I'll show you now. You'll have to put up with the noise because the heat is running. Now, like I said, I put a rear flashing light on here. Now, the reason why I screwed up, if you look in here, see them 2 very fine wires, which is a thickness of a hair. I don't know if you can see them. I got them the wrong way round because there's a long one and a short one. I'm finding it is very difficult. Once you've found the long one, then you put the resistor to it, yeah? So I did that, but I put it on the negative and not on the positive. The long wire is the positive, which is where the resistor is supposed to go. So I wired the negative up. Then there's a reed switch which you can bypass. I wired that wrong, so I blew the chip. And this is a flashing chip, yeah? So the chip went. So, plan B. Ripped it all out, started again. Realised my mistake with the positive wire from the lamp. Got the resistor on it, wired it all up. Made the same mistake again on the reed switch wiring. And at this point, I remembered Mark from Donegal Dad did a tutorial on it. So I went to his film, realised my mistake. It's the white wire you do not use. The other 2 wires, purple and yellow, you connect together. Okay? If I can show you here. There's 3 wires go to the reed switch. Okay? So you disregard the white one, put the yellow and purple together. The red and black goes to your pickups, and the grey and orange, where'd they go to? I can't remember. Oh Jesus, where did they go to? Grey and orange, what did I do? Oh, to your flashing lamp. That was it. The grey and orange goes to the flashing lamp, and one of them goes to the resistor. Okay, and that's what you end up with is a nest full of wires. Luckily you have one of these and you hide it all. And because this particular dapole hopper is all aluminium, so drilling a hole in there wasn't very easy. And the same, you have to drill a hole. Let's have a look. You have to drill a hole in there so you can get your wires through, because where the hell are you going to put all that except in there? Okay, so that got me up and running. Now the next issue was, once I was running, I only had one pickup on. Okay, and these pickups, you put them centrally in the middle, and you either screw them or glue them in, and it goes against the wheels, and that's where you get your pickups. So you've transferred your wires down to the pickups, which goes back to the chip. Yeah. Now, I found it was very unreliable. It was a bit hit and miss, on and off. Then I realised I'd put this pickup clamp thing upside down, so it was rubbing against the insulator on the wheel. Flipped it upside down, so the pickups are going downwards inside, not outwards anyway. That helped a lot. And then the next one I did, because I wasn't getting the reliability on that pickup, I put another pickup on, so I got two pickups and you just link them together. That cured it to a certain point. Okay, and then the next issues was the side of the wheel, the inside of the wheel was rubbing against the little soldering board, the little board, the wire pickup board. Okay, because if you watch this here, there's a lot of sideways movement. Yeah, it might be only a millimetre, but that was enough to cause rubbing on the side of these boards. So I changed the wheels to this newer version of dapole wheels, and there is no play. And I got it all centralised, nice and tidy, and works like a dream now. But the actual lamp wires, oh my god, they're so thin. They're unbelievable. It's only the thickness of a human hair. That's how thick these two wires are. And you've got to try and solder a resistor on it and then join it to another wire. But that now, knowing what I need to know, that side of it's fairly easily. It was the hard part, putting these little pickup boards on, because of the play in the wheel. So I've changed the whole set on the unit, and I have no issues. The great trucks, I mean, they glide, absolute glide, these things. But these are slightly bigger wheels. The axle's slightly longer, same thickness. The tyres are the same, just a slightly different profile. But apart from that, no issues after that. And she runs great. So, and I got reliability on it. So, moving on. Sneak preview. Ready, guys? just to show you how big this is. Remember, that's well, that's a class whatever. Anyway, that's the box. That's how big it is. That's the box it comes in. Oh my God. It's big, I think. Now, I'll fetch her around to show you in close-up. And yes, it's got sound. And listen to this. You can actually hear the echo on the horn. And do you know the crazy part about this? Is the brake squeal is awesome. Let me stop it now. Fair dues to it. And as you can see, it's that big, it doesn't fit in the camera lens. So let's have a quick look at the front. And I put the flags on. And it's got quite a lot of detail, but not exceptional detail. You can get more expensive models of this model. And as you can see, it's twin drive. You've got four there, four driving axles there, and four driving axles there. And they are independent. They are articulated, so it'll go around a fairly tight layout. Obviously, it'll look a bit out of place. It's not so bad in here. And then if I move it forward slowly, that's speed step 1. It's got headlights, both rear and front, but the 4014 marker lights don't light up on this one. They do on the more expensive models. It's got a drawbar and one wire connected in the back there. That's to operate the rear light. That's all. There's no red rear lights on this one, where more expensive ones you do. So it's got a cab light. Yeah, it's quite bright, it's nice. Obviously it needs a couple of figures in there really, but it works. That's on its closest coupling on my layout. It works no problem on 3rd and 4th radius curves. So if I move it forward again, this axle's articulates, them are all rigid, and the rear axle is floating. So you've got 4 rigid axles, and it comes with a what do they call them? The knuckle couplings on the rear. That's it there. So if I put the into reverse, so you've got the main light. Yeah. So if I reverse it up now, And you know what it's all about, this? This is the 150th anniversary of Union Pacific Trans-American Railroad across the Rockies. That's what it was all about. It's got 20 separate functions. That's speed step 2, that. Like I said, there's a fair amount of detail in there. And the sound does random sounds as you operate it. And then I'll show you the front. Put it into forward. And there you got it, the headlight there. Like I said, on more expensive models, if I back up, these lights up here. No, it's my fault with the camera. Yeah, on more expensive models, these light up, and it's got a few additional stuff to it. So if I drive it forward slowly. That's your blow-off whistle there. That's your bell. And that's the top of the tender. Remember, these are oil fired. They were converted from coal to oil. So these tenders now are an oil feature. So it's not so bad, is it? I'm quite chuffed with it. I'll tell you why I'm quite chuffed, because this is a new release. This is in the Heritage version as it is today, because it's doing a tour of the US. And the other thing, I put the Flying Scotsman alongside it, which was in the US Guys version. Remember when it went to America? Which you've seen it. The gold Flying Scotsman I got with the twin tenders. It only comes to here. it basically only comes to here. It's that. This is the tenders were so much longer, and yet the Flying Scotsman's got a twin tender. I'll put them side by side in a minute, and you'll see. But that's what I've bought anyway. So I'm extremely happy with this. Extremely happy. It runs ever so well. I'm just looking for the steam valve. There it is, F20. And the real thing, it would blow off from here. So there you go, guys. Like I said, it's got various sounds: injectors, air pumps, sash down, blow down, water filling. It's got a sound fader on it as well. It's got an oil burner blower, sanding valves, cab lights, coasting. Oh, it's got a good coasting as well. Fair dues to it. Curved squeal, manual cylinder cocks, separate sound on and off. And the sound on and off on this is number 8, F8. The lights is on 0, the bell's on 1, and the whistle's on 2. But turning sound on is F8 on this. Now, when you start reading the paperwork, talking about the sound on it, the Hornby version, a TTS version, is 1 watt at 8 ohms. No, so yes, yeah, 1 watt at 8 ohms. If you buy a Lock Sound, they are 1 watt at 4 ohms. This one has got a 32 ohm speaker in it, and it's 3 watts of volume power. So therefore there's less distortion, as you can hear in the horn. So you get that echo sound from it, and the real thing is unbelievable, the size of it. And it's designed to run at 70 miles an hour, pulling 4,000 tons, which is equivalent to 2 66s. And talking of 66s, do you know how much fuel a 66 uses? At 60 mile an hour, 2,000 ton payload, it's running at 1 mile to the gallon. 1 mile to the gallon. So God knows what this burns. That's the amount of fuel. It's more like a ship on rails, isn't it, with the size of the engine when you think about it. They use Type 5 fuel oil or something. I've tried looking it up, I can't get any answer on that, but that's what they use. But the statistics on this, unbelievable it is. So it's doing random things on its own, see. So if I go into reverse, and the bell is awesome when you think about it. See how the clarity of it, it's just... And this is on speed step 1 out of 28. I haven't even tried it on 128. No need to be honest. Slow enough, isn't it? You think? But she's whisper quiet as well. So let's turn that record off. Turn the sound off. And there she is, with the sound off, running. Stop it there, send it the other way. Speed step 4, that. Go to 6. There you go. So that's where we're up to, and that's what I got. This gorgeous girl. Right, better do some running, I think, do some filming. Back in a bit. What we'll do is a quick trip around the layout. I won't put the sound on. There you go, one quick trip round the layout. Well, there you go, guys. More to come in the near future. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.